What's good everyone, Chris here from Slips and Tips back for another video. But in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my NRL and my AFL picks for this Thursday, the 21st of March. There's no NBA picks in this video, guys. I'm purely talking about my NRL and AFL picks and my remix. My tips are live on my socials, guys. So if you're new here, my name is Chris. I post free picks for a bunch of sports, not just the NRL and AFL, but also the NBA. So go and check these out. I'm currently doing an NBA ladder challenge. So I'll do a separate video after this one talking about day 2 and day 1 because one of them hit and one of them didn't. But for this video, let's focus on the NRL and the AFL. Like I said, I've already posted my picks, guys. So my Telegram group is free. Go and show some love. My picks were posted there hours ago. It's a free Telegram group where I post my picks early and for a bunch of sport. I've also got a free public Instagram page, so go and check me out and subscribe and follow. It would really mean a lot to me, guys. We've hit the 6K mark, which is great. And as always, I've got my write-ups on there if I don't post a YouTube video. Now, for this video, like I said, I want to do it in one take. As always, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about the picks. They're already live, so this video is more me talking about them. If you wanted to tail or if you liked any one of the markets that I picked, maybe you want to hear more about it, hear my opinion. That's what this video is all about. So let's get straight into it, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the NRL. Like I said, we've got Penrith versus Broncos, which is a grand final rematch. This should be a really good game, guys. So the way that I've done it, I've got my flip, and then I've got a bit of a triple up, and then a bit of a multi altogether. All these units get spread out evenly in a sense where I put one unit on the parlay altogether. I put my most units on the flip, and then I put about 2 units on the triple up. So let's talk about the flip, guys. This is technically my best bet. It's the 2x odds. It's for Penrith to win into Brisbane Broncos to cover a 19.5 plus handicap line. Now, the Panthers have won 11 of their last 12 home games. Penrith have won 6 of the last 7 games against the Broncos as well. And Broncos are missing Haas and Reynolds, which is huge outs. Penrith are missing Fisher-Harris, which is a huge out, but I think they can make do. And I'm just thinking that that the Penrith are going to win at home because in 3 of the last 4 matches between these two at Bluebet, it was decided by 6 points or less. So we can expect a close game. This is a grand final rematch. I'm expecting a 26-12 type of scoreline. I think the Broncos can score a try in each half, and I just think Penrith will be too good. They'll get into the 20s, and it should end right around that. I just think I've got to back the Penrith here, but I'm giving some respect to Broncos as this is technically a revenge spot for them. And they've also covered the line of 10.5, which is what the bookies have set it to in each of the last 5 matches as an underdog. So the Broncos are a top team, just like Penrith are. I think it's going to be competitive. I'm giving the tip to Penrith, but 19.5 points is what we need Broncos to cover, which I think is very doable. Now for my triple up, guys, I'm going with Broncos over 5.5 first half points into To'o, Walsh, and Tungo to combine for 2+ tries. Now, this is 345 odds. Now, first things first, I'll talk about the over 5.5 first half points first. With Reynolds being out, Reece Walsh is highly likely going to be the kicker. He uploaded a photo on his Instagram actually saying he's taking Reynolds' job in a sense of lining up a kick. So I really trust Walsh. I think he's a great kicker as well. So I think that's going to be good because if there is a try, which I'm expecting there will be, I think Walshy can convert. They've covered this in 3 of their last 4 games against Penrith, scoring 5.5 points or more in the first half. They've also scored 6 points in their first half in their last 2 games at Bluebet, which is great. I think they're capable. Like I said, Walshy is a great kicker. I trust him. I think the Broncos are good enough to get at least 1 try in the first half. So like I said, we just need them to convert. Now, the second part of this is To'o, Walshy, and Tungo to combine for 2+ tries. Walshy scored a double last week. Walsh also scored at least 1 try in 6 of his last 8 games in general. And To'o has scored at least 1 try in 9 of his last 11 games at home. And Isaac Tungo has been on fire lately. He scored last game, and he just looks like he's gone to another level. So these 3 guys are my 3 kind of favorite try scorers. I'm combining all 3 of them together. We need 2+ with a combination. I'm doing a separate bet, which I've got on my double page, which is individual for these 3 guys to score. So the odds are great if you wanted to tail that. But for me, I'm happy with this. I think Tonga and To'o themselves can cover this, but I also think Walshy is going to get a try as well. So why not chuck that in there? So that's 345 odds, guys. Now, combining all of that together, it's $6.50 odds. Like I said, I put 1 unit on that in the hope of a sweep, but my flip is obviously my best bet, and the triple ups just for a bit of fun for a couple of units. Now, let's jump to the AFL, guys. We're off with the NRL for now, but those are my picks for the NRL for Thursday night. Now, for the Thursday night game as well in the AFL world, let's talk about the Pies versus St Kilda. Similar story with my NRL kind of strategy. I've got my flip, and in this case, I've got another flip in a sense of the odds. I couldn't really find crazy value for this game. I just wanted to stick to, I guess, a prediction in a sense of the score and the margin, and then some players as well. But let's talk about it. So my first one, guys, we're going with either team by 19 or less. This should be a close game. I think Collingwood should win, but after the 2 performances they've put out, I just don't really trust them. I'm a bit worried. I think as well with each of the last 5 Thursday night matches at the MCG being decided by a margin of 15 points or less. It's just the stadium as well, but it's just more Collingwood and what they've put out to start the year. St Kilda as well. I mean, it's only been round 1, so this is why it's a bit tricky in a sense of picking winners, being confident. It's more so what are these teams going to go out and thinking in a sense where Collingwood especially, do they really want to go 3-0 to start the season after winning a premiership? And St Kilda aren't just going to go down easily. They're a decent team as well. So I couldn't really pick a winner. The bookies couldn't really. They're expecting a close game. They set the line to 8.5. So me taking it at 19 or less, that's me agreeing with the bookies in a sense where I think it's going to be a close game. Probably come down to a goal or 2. Being 19 or less, that's actually 3 goals. So I think it's going to end within 3 goals. And yeah, that's why I'm taking that bet. Now that's it. This is a separate one. This is my player only multi. Let's talk about it. If you got a boost, this should take it to 2x odds cleanly. But for me, I got it at 196, which I'll take it there. That's fine. First one, let's talk about it, guys. Just like NBA, let's pump out some stats as well. Brad Hill, 15 plus disposals is the first leg. Now he's had 25 plus disposals in 5 of his last 6 games against the Pies. He had 19, 26, 30, 25, and 29 disposals against them, which is great. Now, he got 12 last week against Geelong, so hopefully he can bounce back. And he's cleared this line in 10 games straight when playing at the MCG. So he loves the venue. He loves versing this team. That's why I took him for 15 plus. I think he can get it done. Now, the second leg is Nick Dacos, have 25 plus disposals. I also like him for 30 plus. So if you want a bit more juice, chuck him up for 30. I think that's great. 25 is kind of the safer way of taking it. He's looking very healthy and very active. He's going to have to step up as the main man for this Pies team. Like I said, who will desperately want to win and not go 3-0 to start the season. And he's the main guy. They're going to need him to win. So I think he's going to have a big game as always. And 25 Ds is very hittable for him, as he's done this in 19 of his last 20 games, averaging 30.75 disposals per game across that spread. Last time he versed St Kilda, he got 42, which is great. Now, the third leg is Tim Membry for 1+ goal. He scored 3 last week, so he's red hot in a sense where he's going to be coming into this game very confident behind the boot. Hopefully, we just need him for 1 goal. He's cleared this line in 7 of his last 10 games, averaging 1.3 goals per game, and he's cleared this in his last 3 games at the MCG as well. The last leg is for Brody Mihocic. Sorry for the pronunciation there. 1+ goal as well, my last leg. He's done this in 7 of his last 8 games, clearing this in his last 5 games against St Kilda, averaging 2.6 goals against them. He didn't score last week, so I'm expecting a bounce back spot for him. He's our last leg, guys, and he brings it straight to nearly 2x value. That's why I'm trusting all these guys to get the job done. This is kind of their averages or a bit even under their averages, so that's why I really like it. So that's my player flip, guys. I've got the margin, I've got the flip. Now, quickly, just to wrap up this video, let's talk about my remix. I've only done a couple of these, and like I say, these are really fun, guys. So please, gamble responsibly. Don't chuck a whale amount of units on this. For me, this is like a half a unit play or a 1 unit play. It's just for a bit of fun. But I posted it already on Instagram talking about it. I'll quickly recap it here and I'll put it on the screen. Here it is below, guys. Check it out. It's at 11-20 odds. It's a fun remix. I like to do this for one night. It's for the Thursday night games, both of these games. And these are some other markets and some other guys I was looking at and researching and figured to myself, I might as well just throw them in the remix because they didn't really get to like my main picks. So yeah, guys, we've got a bunch of we've got a goal scorer, we've got some disposals markets for the Pies game, and I'm taking Collingwood to win head-to-head. Like I said, I'm not that confident in them to win. I know I'm kind of contradicting myself, but my gut feeling was them going to win this game. I just can't imagine them going 0-3 to start the season. They're at home, and I just really trust Dacos to have a big game, obviously. And I just think the Pies will just get it done in a close one. So that's why I've chucked that in as well. Now, Nathan Cleary and Liam Martin, guys, they're in there as well for the NRL. They've both been great at home, and they both can score. I mean, they're one of those random players. Cleary's obviously the playmaker, but Liam Martin's just an absolute dog, so I just trust him to go over. I would not be surprised. So that's why I want to pair those two guys up together, and I put in Panthers race to 20+ points, guys. I got them winning, like I said, 26-12 is the type of scoreline I'm predicting, so obviously 20+ points makes perfect sense. I don't think the Broncos can get over 3 converted tries. They could probably get close. Hopefully they get it in the first half. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm taking. So those are my NRL, my AFL picks, guys. Let me know if you like this style of a video. Sorry for neglecting it. I've been focusing so much on the NBA for my YouTube channel, but my picks are live in Telegram, Instagram, guys. You know the deal already. Show some love, support me, and hopefully these picks get up for us, and hopefully you guys like this video. Thank you so much, guys. Cheers. Good luck.